Renee here, host of the Rhythm and Soul Patrol show, and I'm back with another episode of Behind the Patrol. I'm in Atlanta and it is a beautiful sunny day and I'm so happy to be here. Today's guest is a dynamite producer. He's quite the businessman. It's Don Cannon. He's worked with some of your favorites, Lil Wayne, Jeezy, T.I., Lil Uzi Vert, and Jack Harlow. And that's just a few to name them. We're going to talk all about his career. I want you to come with me and enjoy.
It's a superstar.
Hi.
Hey. What's going on? How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Can't complain.
So happy to meet you.
I know.
I'm doing great. You ready to get started?
Yes.
Let's go. I do a lot of videos, cruising with Lindsey Renee. I'm gonna call this one Cruising with Cannon.
That's fine.
I want to ask you a couple questions. You know, just people always want to know certain questions just to get to know you a little bit better. Mm-hmm. What would you say your favorite cruising song is? When you're in the car, what's the song you always gotta play?
They change. I drive mostly in my Porsche, so I'm looking down the phone because I got a playlist called Porsche Music. So it varies anywhere from No Doubt to Justin Timberlake to old school rap. I got the golden era playlist that we curated, and that joint is like anywhere. It's got 800 songs in it. It's all hip hop. But if I say most people don't know that my relaxation songs and my relaxation album is Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest and Midnight Marauders. Those two albums I can listen to mad, sad, happy.
Like any day, all day.
If I need to calm down, I listen to Low End Theory all the way through. It's like almost having a massage to me, an ear massage.
Okay. So you're on a road trip.
Yep.
You stop at the gas station. What's next you're grabbing?
If we're in the South, we're going to Buc-ee's. You heard of Buc-ee's?
No, what's Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's is the greatest place on earth, man. It's like this.
What kind of food is it?
It's not food. It's actually like everything. It's clothes, candy.
It's like a convenience store?
It's like a gas station convenience store. It's only truck stops, really. But Buc-ee's, crazy. We went to Disney World last year. I had to stop at Buc-ee's twice. You could get, juice. You get flavors of chips you never heard before. Candy. They got food there, but it's mostly like they got ribs, hamburgers and stuff like that I would probably eat. But they got fruit. But Buc-ee's, you can find anything. You can go in there and probably get a trophy if you want it real. You get a trophy.
Oh, they got it like that.
It's crazy. If you get a chance to go to Buc-ee's, they're outside everywhere in the South. You know what I mean? If anybody's driving in the South and they go for a road trip, they know about Buc-ee's.
Okay.
Yeah, Buc-ee's is good.
So we're headed to the record store.
Yeah.
Tell me about this record store that we're going to.
I'm a little different from a lot of people. A lot of people when they move on from different parts of their career, they stop going to the original places. Mm-hmm. But I go to all of the record stores in Atlanta. Some of my favorites are Wax Effects. I like Fantasyland, and Beat Lab was something. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. There's a place called More Dusty Than Digital, and that was a record store that I met the guy that owns this new spot named Mega, and they used to have all the records, bro. They used to have everything. That's where I used to get my samples. I used to find tapes. I used to do everything. I believe, and I'm not sure, that the two owners of that store, they just went separate ways. Somebody went into more of the distribution of music, and he went into keeping the original style of selling music. And it's a little bit of everything. Some record stores, they have strictly anything from 50s to 80s. You know what I mean? He's a record store that's very small, very unique, has majority hip hop, but under under his shelves, he'll have gems to sample and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I just started going there, and it's good to have a barbershop style record store too. Yeah. Like when you go to some record stores, you can't talk to the owners.
Exactly.
They're dry.
Exactly.
This is one where you're going, it's like you could be in there like a barbershop. I could be in there for like an hour. We just talking hip hop, 70s, 80s. We talking about graffiti, breakdancing. We talking about equipment with wires, with headphones is good. And he's always in tip-top musical shape, no matter what it is. So when I go in there and need some inspiration, I just sit and talk to him. He'll have a mixtape playing when you walk in. It's like, oh man, you on point. He might be DJing. When you go in there, he might be just DJing, you know what I mean? He wears a little chef. He was wearing a little chef gown.
An apron?
Yeah. An apron. And,
well, I'm super excited to go to this record store.
Yeah, me too. I haven't been here in a couple months. I'm definitely trying to get some gems while I'm in here for sure.
And I gotta see what oldies you know. So I'm gonna see.
That's what's gonna scare me.
Well, we'll see you on the inside of this record store.
Yeah.
Cannon went crazy.
Nah, hey.
Thank you. I didn't know which way you were going. Wow. Look at this place.
It's amazing.
Look, I already got my eyes on this. You know I'm trying to get into DJing.
Okay, we're gonna get you into that. We're gonna get you into that.
Do you know the first, was it mixing box that you started with?
Yeah, well, mixer.
Oh,
it is right here.
These right here.
It's the Gemini. This is the exact mixer.
That's the exact one.
Yeah, but this one had an 8-second sampler. So basically what I would do was play records through there, play a break beat on one turntable and like sample on it. And that's how I make my beats straight to cassette.
So the first albums you bought, you were just playing them regularly on the turntable. When did you start DJing or mixing? 6?
6 years old. Yeah. I think it was, I always mixed this up. It was either my cousin, my aunt's wedding. I DJ. I only had like 4 records, but I did the after party. And I was on the stage. Probably it was like, honestly, I'm gonna just give you a real estimate. It was between 6 and 8 years old.
Okay, 6 and 8.
And I used to just DJ and just, at that time I got pictures of me and my Uncle Keith, garage, playing records, headphones to the, like if you see these pictures, you'll be like, yo, it's no way, bro.
But it's destined. That's how you know you're supposed to do this.
It's destined. It's destined.
Wow. I got old. My parents have like old home videos of me singing the Four Tops, Baby I Need Your Lovin' with a microphone.
Wow.
And my dad's playing the record in the back. Yeah, so I can relate to that.
Yeah, I did everything. I rapped, I sang, I danced, I DJ'd, I made beats, I drew. Like I drew the artists.
So did you ever create any of the artwork for your albums?
I did all of them.
All of them?
Yeah, but it was this thing called Bunk's Adventure. You probably not gonna remember this, but Bunk's Adventure was like this old cartoon video game and it had a big old head. It was like a caveman. I patented my signature after that one, but I would draw like sideburns or haircuts on them, stuff like that, because that's what we did back in the day. We made like Bart Simpson black, we made, all these things different. So I drew that and that was my cover on everything. It was for my tapes, it was for, this is 7, 8 years old.
And you knew that you needed a logo, and this is what I got to trademark myself with.
Yeah, even like down to the video. My dad had a VHS recorder, and my cousins used to play with the G.I. Joe men. I would literally film it and make the soundscape for it. Like I would be playing like Cypress Hill, Just Kill a Man, To It at 11, like while they're playing, like doing a fake drug deal with the toys, I'm filming it with the actual song.
Wow, that's
11.
Amazing.
Yeah, 11 years old. I thought I was Benny Boone.
Well, let's start digging because I got to get my hands on some records.
So let's go down to the soul section.
Yeah. People think that the blues is always a sad song, but it's just emotion, it's living, it's life. That's the blues.
That's right.
Having a story to tell is the blues.
That's right.
So I think that when I was just like everybody when I first started learning about the blues, thinking that it was gonna be sad and my baby left me, I'm drinking. But it's really much more than that. And I love a life lesson, and I feel like a lot of those songs, Bobby Bland has a song called Turn on Your Love Light. You're just being happy and he'd love to see you smile. All these upbeat, positive songs that, really put you in a positive mood. And I think that that's what the music does. Even if it's a sad song, it would still make you reflect on,
That's right.
you know, who you
That's
are
right.
and what can I do.
That's right.
So I love that.
it. Yeah, this might be good. It's the best of too.
Yes. You gotta check it out. We can listen to it too as well.
Good, because this shit got a couple scratches, but that's good. That makes it feel good.
Yeah, you know, I know how to clean
You found
albums.
it somewhere.
I know how to clean albums.
Okay,
so.
cool.
I actually
I'm out the way.
prefer a used album.
Yeah, me too.
Give it a love. Give it a home. Love it.
Just a little trick. When I used to make beats back in the day, we used to want scratches in it because some of the imperfection made magic. So if
Really?
it'll sometimes it might skip to a part, and then you loop it like that, and then you got a magical loop because it skipped different. So those things, like, you know, helped
I
us.
never knew that.
It's all of the magic. Everything was never perfect. So it was like, it might have skipped, like, oh, it skipped out. Oh, that was actually cool.
That was sweet.
And then you can sample it from there. So that's just like a little cool
Okay,
little piece.
I'm gonna take so when I start DJing, I want to use vinyl. Like
Yeah.
I want to be old school. I want to go all the way.
Yeah.
So with the skips and everything, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. All right.
Yeah, you want that.
We want that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep that simple feeling.
I do so much with this. Yeah.
Did I inspire the next record? The next Cannon record?
Yeah. Co-production.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah. We'll do that.
All right. I like that one a lot. But the Crusaders got a lot of good stuff. I really like them. Let's go with some Earth, Wind, and Fire. You can't go wrong with Earth, Wind, and Fire. This will be the last one we'll do.
Classic group.
What do I want to put you on? I mean, not that you know Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No, I don't know.
You
what it is.
don't?
I never heard of them before.
Okay, you know, like I mean, like what songs? What would you say your favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire song is?
Man, there's so many.
Just name me one.
I can't because the one I'm thinking about, I don't want to misname it, but I sampled it. I don't know the name.
Okay, well,
But I don't want to mess it up,
No,
but
that's
I'll
okay.
play it for you.
that's okay. Play it for me.
Yeah.
But my favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire song is an early Earth, Wind, and Fire song when they actually had a female singing lead, and it's called "I Think About Loving You." I'm gonna have to play it for you.
So
And
I want to debate here. You know what my debate is?
What's-
Who's better? Cool in the Gang or Earth, Wind, Fire?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Why you say?
Earth. Okay, Cool in the Gang. I love lyrics. I'm a lyricist. So
Yeah.
Cool in the Gang didn't start doing lyrics until JT Taylor came in the group. I mean, they did like Jungle Boogie. Like they had some words in there, but that's nothing that
What's
you know.
what's the Earth, Wind, and Fire's biggest record to you?
Their biggest record? Probably September. But
It
after
is.
that, Let's Groove.
Okay, so what's the Cool in the Gang's biggest record?
Ooh, I want to say Celebration.
Yeah, so I always debate between Celebration and September.
Celebration, then. Don't you agree?
I would say that, but a lot of people say September.
But I would personally, I'm gonna say September for like personal, what I like,
Yeah.
September. But definitely Celebrate. I just feel like Celebration.
Let's
is
see what they say in the
bigger.
comments. 'Cause
Yeah,
I always
yeah,
battle.
comment down below.
That's
We
my
want to
battle.
know.
So you say you want to get into DJing?
I really do.
Do you know what this is? This is the start.
This is
for
the
you.
start.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. So this is actually an all-in-one setup where you can learn how to DJ. It's made by Pioneer. The DJ mixers in the middle, 2 turntables on the side. I know you want to start with a turntable,
Yes.
and I'll start you here. That way, when you get your home set up, it'll be turntables. But I'm gonna gift this to you so you can get on your journey.
Wow!
to DJ.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You know what it is though, right?
We got a deal.
And you gotta be.
I gotta be the biggest DJ,
There you go.
and I'm gonna do it.
There you go.
That's our deal. We shaking.
That's our deal.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Yeah.
We got some really, really good stuff. I'm so excited.
Yeah, good stuff.
I'm ready to see what you do with this wishing on a star.
I'm gonna flip it.
Well, I just want to thank you for sitting with me, allowing me to pick your brain and dig through crates with you. I'm having a lot of fun.
That's where the genius collides. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I remember one of the first interviews I've ever done was with Ed Gordon. And Ed Gordon said something to me that really stuck with me. He said the music that you're most fond of is probably from your teenage and your college years. And for me, for me, that's not true. Because,
or
at least, well, like, okay, no. Let me rephrase the question. He said it's from the era you were born in. So I guess your teenager and college years, but though the music I listened to didn't come out. So what would you say, like the music that came out during your generation?
There's a few things that came out before I was born. One of them being Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder was out before I was born, and a little bit, his older years, but that was one of the things I used to listen to when I was young that I didn't understand at the moment. Michael Jackson was another one. I caught the 80 to 82 to maybe 95 or whatever, but even Thriller was like I was 6. You know what I'm saying?
But do you remember when it came out?
I do remember, and I think that the scariest part was Thriller. Like that video came on TV. We used to run upstairs and get under the covers. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we remember it from. We didn't remember all the other records. The only record we really remember was Bad. Is when he had the video and
that was a hot video.
And Wesley Snipes and all that. That's when we was like, oh, I was 11. I could start understanding things. But a lot of the records that I still like, as I told you before, that really shaped my career, Happy, Sad, Mad, was like Tribe Called Quest, Low End Theory, Mobb Deep, Biggie. Jay is my favorite rapper of all time. So all these guys was like in that 14 through 17 high school era for me. So that's all the stuff I used to listen to.
Speaking of Jay-Z, you did a song with Jay-Z and Jeezy. And 2005, it came out in 2005?
Yes, it did.
It's Go Crazy?
Yes.
And you sampled one of my favorite artists, Curtis Mayfield, The Impressions.
The greatest music.
That's right. And you sampled a song called Man Oh Man.
Yep.
I need to know, how did you know about that song? Because that song, released in 1965, only came out on a 45. Wasn't necessarily their most popular song. So how did you know about that song?
So I'm gonna give you a crazy story. It was a 45 record, but this might renege on certain other things. So I did a episode on Backtrack, is my new show, right? Where I took the 45 and had to actually sample it from there because I couldn't find a record I got it from. The record I originally got it from was Dead President's movie soundtrack, Volume 2, and it was on there. So how I got to that moment was I really love horns. I love sampling horns. I love loud, anthemic music, and just kind of like that feeling that gives you a rush if you want to work out, if you want to just be wilding. And I had to go to Curtis to get it. You know what I mean? You
talked to him?
No. I'm just saying I had to go to Curtis, meaning that I had to find what Curtis music was to do it. So I was going through records. It wasn't working out. So basically, I was watching Dead Presidents, and if y'all ever watched that movie, y'all know like some of them songs in there just got the anthem feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went and found the soundtrack. And I never told this before. I actually sampled that song, right? And it was a break beat under it at first. So it was too up north. So I had to figure out how to get in the club. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I actually just was listening to some club records that I was already playing as a DJ and just figured out patterns that would work in the club. So that's what made it good. That first product, that beat, went to T.I. T.I. freestyled on it first. It was on his mixtape Down with the King at the very end. And once I started playing it, people started getting to it. So one day when Jeezy was out, we was at the club. I played the T.I. freestyle in the club, back to back to back to back. He came to me like, yo, what is that? I was like, man, it's open. He only freestyled on the joint. He was like, bro, bring that to me tomorrow. I need that. So he wound up getting the beat. And that's what formed Go Crazy, because that was his only record that sounded like that at that time period. It was something that could go for the world to understand. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool because we did a video. It was on the back end of And Then What? Ghostface was in the video. They had the furs on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then he wound up just hit me one day. Actually, Coach K hit me because he was managing him at the time. He was like, bro, we got a surprise for you. And I was like, what's the surprise? They're like, man, wait till you hear it. So once I heard it, and I found out Jay-Z did 64 bars. I was like, oh, snap. But that was a defining period for me because, you know, that's how I know that I was supposed to be here. Because I'm like, man, I worked this hard. Now it's like, this guy gave me 64 bars. He ain't give me a little 4 bars. Like, yeah, this beat cool. He gave me 64, which led to him asking for beats later. So, you know what I mean? That's like the story of it.
Do you feel that the music a person listens to has an effect on them?
1,000%, especially with rap. I would love to say it's not causing violence, but if you keep consciously or even unconsciously having these thoughts in your mind, it's eventually going to manifest into something that you didn't know was coming. You know what I mean? So I think that if we have a balance of that, like we have a balance with movies, like we initially say, oh, these bad movies that show. So my contest to that, or my challenge to that, is like, you know, of course we watched Dead Presidents. Of course we watched Juice. Of course we watched Menace to Society. But we also watched
Love Jones.
See what I'm saying? Love and Basketball. Or not even those, just a drama or a comedy that they ain't had nothing that. We watched Something About Mary. It was a balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To now it's like, if we don't, it's just like this with music.
It really is.
So it's like, bro, all it is ops, slide. You know what I'm saying? So again, there's some, we've had this since the beginning of the time. Like even back in the day, we had War, Good God, what is it good? Like we had songs like that, but it was a super balance. It wasn't like 25 wars. You know what I'm saying?
But he's also telling you, like, we have it, but it's not good.
Right.
So what can we do about it?
Right. For the love of money. Like we got those songs, but where's the balance? Like we got to get it back to where we have a balance. Like everything is not, it don't have to be super all love, because that's not life.
It's not realistic.
Yeah, it's not life. So to have a balance, it's like, okay, we can do a little bit, but I guess that, you know, it's two things that people love and hate. I want to get back to where it's majority love, a little bit of hate.
Well, what do you think it's going to take to get back to that?
More artists taking chances. A lot of people want to take a chance because you'll become uncool, or you don't want that what they call
simp rep.
You don't want to be a simp. You don't want to be a simp, and you don't want to catch a break. Oh, nobody listening to me when I do that, but when I do the other stuff, like we got to get out of the part where eventually, in the slow burn, somebody's gonna like you. So let's just keep going that way till somebody pop up like, yo, you changed my life with that, man. I didn't think I was gonna have that. So I think the challenge that artists need to take is where we're gonna get the love back into, you know, I'm gonna call that the Love Patrol.
The Love Patrol. Yeah, we're gonna be on the hunt for the love.
Yeah. But nah, 70s. So okay, 70s. Let's go 70s. What's your favorite 70s love song?
See, I'm more of like a B-side kind of. Like I'm gonna name something that you don't even know.
I got you.
So let me think. Let me say a song that I feel like you would know. You mentioned Sade. Nothing Can Come Between Us. Amazing love
Crazy
song. Love that. She talks about it's about faith, it's about trust, it's love. Nobody's saying that in the music anymore.
Crazy.
It's more about I love you, but there's all these things that make me love you.
Crazy.
You don't hear that? Let me give you a song, 60s, I Wanna Love I Can See by the Temptations.
Oh.
Yes. That's probably one of my favorite.
So you're a B-side.
I am a B-side.
Okay, I got you.
I am. I play rare cuts. Well, we picked up some albums today.
Yes, we did.
I want to check out the albums we got.
Okay.
And since you're always, you know, producing, making beats, I thought you can show me what you do and how you do it best right here. Can we do it?
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's do it.
All right, cool. Okay. So what kind of beat we making first? Are we making a trap beat? We making a hip hop beat?
Let's make a hip hop beat with this one, if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you like hip hop.
Look, the truth is coming out, y'all.
So now first I just try to get the chops.
And you're just cutting lighting it up?
Yeah.
Is what you're doing? Okay.
Yeah, so basically finding the best pieces.
I like that. You're already doing it? Okay, wow. What's the fastest beat you ever created? And like, I guess that you actually use. That you actually use, yeah.
Man, the fastest beat I created. I guess it's Playboy Cardi and Gunna.
Oh.
So Playboy Cardi, that beat I did in like 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
And you were done.
Yeah, I was done.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the easiest beat. Maybe you started digging back in the 70s a little bit more. Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Right
like,
now.
listen.
And then.
This is all inspirational right here.
Oh, it is? I'm happy. You guys heard it here. His next album is because of me. He said it.
all because of her.
All because of me. I can't believe I just did that.
You did it.
I can't believe
You did it. It was all you. I just programmed it for you. So that's the whole sample, and I got that plan over.
It sounds amazing. You gotta call me first thing when someone wants to use it, okay?
No, it's on you. You gonna have it.
It's me?
They're gonna be like, where that beat at? She got it. I don't got it.
Y'all follow me on SoundCloud. That's where you can find it. But I know we just made it 2 great tracks.
Yeah.
But I
Skeletons. We didn't get into the orchestration.
We're not
we
into
play keys, none of that.
Oh, there's more to this.
Oh yeah, you play keys on it. You can put some strings on it. You could do different variations. You know.
Well, I'm learning a lot today. I just want to thank you.
Yeah.
Because this was really fun, and I'm excited to start producing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Making beats.
DJ first.
DJ first.
Then producing.
Yeah.
But you can start once you get the hang of it. You'll probably start doing loops and stuff within the the triggers, and then you'll be like, oh, that sounds like it could be a cool ass beat.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm excited. We made a deal now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to it.
Yeah, we made a deal.
Well, I got you something special.
Ah, don't do that, B.
I did.
What is this?
Oh, that worked. So, I did my homework. Come on now.
I'm about to shed a thug tear.
Mr. A thug tear? Come on, let's do
I'm a
that.
thug tear.
Mr. Don Cannon
Wow.
sampled this, but you sampled a sample.
Wow. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It was Train.
Come on, Ride This Train was the sample that I actually heard.
For the Cannon remix. These songs.
So Together Brother was the actual record, and this is 20th Century. This is Love Unlimited
So can I tell you-
Orchestra.
It is. Yes, that's right.
Run it.
Barry White. Wait.
Okay.
Please. Okay. So, little backstory about this. Once I was getting ready, to come out here to Atlanta, meet you. Very proud of that. I always like to give a gift just to show my appreciation for what you do and how I'm able to be inspired by. You're taking the old school and you're making it new, and I love that.
I appreciate that.
And I did a lot of research, and I know that this is really the album.
Yes.
If we're honest, that
this album has so many gems on it, bro. So many gems on
Honey,
it.
please, can't you see his mind?
So many gems.
Now, I called every record store in town to try and get this album. No one had it, and I don't know if you know this, but this has not been re-released or repressed, if you will.
Yeah.
This is it only came out in the 70s when it came out. So I called every record store like, good luck, you're not gonna find that in store. So then I went online, which, I refuse to buy records online because I love the thrill of finding it in the record store. And I found it online.
Wow.
And I had to get it shipped, overnighted it, just so I can get it here in time.
Wow.
And I want you to look inside. I did something special for you.
Uh-oh. More special.
Actually, so I was telling you, my sister, she's an artist.
Yeah.
Shout out Allison.
Wow.
I need you to show the cameras.
Wow.
So this is the album that really, the Cannon mix. So we had to use the Tomorrow backtrack God's big kid, because that's you. And then Generation Now.
So when I said that on camera, you was real like,
Just wait. That's why I was like, just wait. Let me show you what I got.
Wow,
But
this is amazing.
you can, get a plaque. This is the Soul Patrol plaque for you.
I need
you got
this.
a lot of them,
This
but
is amazing. Thank you so much.
For you.
Thank you. I
Of
appreciate
course.
this.
I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, the thug tear coming.
Yes.
This is dope.
But yeah, she had to get you with the hat on.
Bro, y'all had this overnight and she did that really quickly like that?
So
That's crazy.
so it got to my place on Saturday.
Okay.
I left on Sunday, right? She did this I brought it to her on Sunday. She finished it on Sunday before my flight.
Yo, what?
Yes.
Yo,
Before I left
crazy.
for the airport, I said, please, I'm begging you, Allison. That's what you guys, shout out Allison.
Wow.
Go follow her on Instagram, 107 Allison.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you, Allison. Appreciate it. Really, really do.
Yeah.
She told me the whole history about y'all, so I really appreciate it.
Yes, so I want to thank you so much once again for being another guest on Behind the Patrol.
Man, I love it.
And all that you do. I really do appreciate you.
I couldn't wait to do this, and hopefully we do a lot more together.
Yes, you will see us.
I'm starting to mentor. She's going to be a DJ.
That's right, I am.
She has to make the commitment.
I am.
Yeah.
I will. I'm excited about that. And I just wanted you to have this album. So that.
I appreciate that. This is going up in the archives on the wall next to the plaques.
That's right.
The Allison tag.
The Allison tag.
I might put it like that. You know?
Ooh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, might be dope.
Okay. Well, you just watched another episode of Behind the Patrol. We had special guest, Mr. Don Cannon.
Yes, indeed. Until
next time, I'm Lindsey Renee. Don't lose the groove. We did that.
Lindsey Renee, what's next?